Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing Gruul Aggro in Standard. Let's queue up. So if you watched my deck tech, you know my deck list already, but if you don't, the deck list is down below on the comment section or on the description of the video. I've also discussed other card options. If you don't agree with mine, that's fine. I'm not saying I have the best list, not by a mile. But I think this deck is pretty good. I've played a bit with it off stream. So this is hmm, this is not a bad hand, but lacks instant spells. But I think it's definitely a keep. Um, it's a bit painful also on the lands. Did I just play Art Fire Hero? Nah. Let's play our Swift Spears first. So what I'm hoping to do is that I'm hoping that I get some instant spells shortly, so I can start triggering the prowesses. Because right now I'm just dealing damage to myself and my opponent equally. Because these painlands really hurt. Okay. Which is Vanity. Okay, so our opponent is playing Feyblade or something like that. I think it's time to swing. So Feyblade doesn't really run mass removal. They have a lot of pointed removal and sacrifice effects. So I'm just gonna slam all creatures on the battlefield. I'm not afraid of like Sunfall or something like that. So next turn it can get really scary when we start triggering that prowess. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Because I want to trigger the prowess. Some people do this on the end step, but right now there's no need to do that. Especially because of this. So if he doesn't use removal, I'm gonna shock his face. If he does use removal, I'm gonna Snakeskin Veil something. Okay. So he did sacrifice that. Yeah, I'm gonna Snakeskin Veil right here. Because it will trigger the prowess, it will protect the creature, it's gonna be a bunch of damage. I didn't make the math. I don't think it's it's just enough. It's just enough. It's 12. I was making the math in my head and it was being like 11. And I was like, no, it has to be even. Yeah, yeah. That was fast. That's how we want our matches to go. So what am I gonna bring against these guys? Maybe pick your poison, because they have a lot of enchantments and artifacts. And I'm gonna take out... What am I gonna take out? That's a good question. Maybe one or two shocks. Witch Stalker Frenzy, I don't think it's very good in this match. Yeah, I think this is where we wanna be. Maybe I should have brought in oil treatment as well. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a keep. Once again, we just drew both our pain lands, but no issues there. You can just afford to start like this. It's a lot slower this start without like multiple swift spears, obviously. Our opponent didn't use a cut down right away. That's a good sign. I think we should plot slick shot here. Yeah, auto play. I'm just gonna attack with my mouse. So why are we um, doing this with slick shot? The answer is you wanna shoot all your spells and trigger the more prowess as possible. So I wanna stack a board full of prowess creatures before starting to use my spells. That's annoying. I think I can just play Emberheart Challenger and Artfire Hero. Do I want a slick shot right away? I don't think it's worth it. Maybe I should have bluffed that I had like Snakeskin Veil. Cause he already got blown out by it on game 1. And now that I'm tapped out he's probably gonna go. Oh, okay, that's okay. I think it's the land. Okay, Snakeskin Veil. So now it's the right time to use Slick Shot Show Off. I'm gonna pick your poison, make him sacrifice the enchantment just to trigger the prowess. I don't think this is very relevant otherwise, because he gets a scry too even. But because we have to pick your poison, we have to use this one aggressively. Now, I think I'm just gonna swing for 6. I don't wanna be forced to Snakeskin Veil the Artfire hero, just to save him from dying to the rabbit. I think that's a bad trade. You wanna hit a removal spell with it. Okay, so now he has Fountain Port. He's at 11. Okay, that is fine. I thought he was gonna play like Beza or something like that. I don't like this version with the Viper. I think the Viper is not as great as people think it is. I think Beza is the best top end for this deck. But yeah, I didn't discuss that on my video about Feyblade. I'll leave the link there also to that video. I'm just gonna lose for life, I don't care. Okay. Okay, so what do I wanna do here? Cause I can't kill the Viper. So I'm just gonna swing in for one. Maybe this is too conservative of a play, given that he is almost tapped out. But I still think it's the best play I can pull right now. Maybe I should have kept with Stalker Frenzy. Okay, so now I'm gonna Snakeskin Veil. Trigger the Valiant, trigger all the prowesses. And now he's probably gonna fire a second removal spell. Yep, that is fine. Yeah, I can freely... wait, what? Oh, I have to sacrifice stuff. I can discard these and lose 4. Yeah, I can afford to do that. Depending on my draw step, I can even kill him back. Wait, what? Wasn't it indestructible? Oh, it's just X-proof. God damn it. I thought it was a X-proof and indestructible. That's Tivar's stand. Tivar's last stand is X-proof and indestructible. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack and concede. There's no point. Okay, so probably I went a bit overboard with Pick Your Poison. I think that, as we've seen, his enchantments are not that great to remove. So I'm gonna take one out and I'm gonna bring Witch Stalker Frenzy so I can get through the Viper. Is there anything else I want to... Oh, I want more shocks. No, but probably I want the links. He has a lot of non-basic lands. So let me see, what do I take out here? Probably one Audacity or two. I think Audacity in this matchup should be taken out, at least down a notch. Because he has a lot of removal and I'm afraid he just responds to me casting the Audacity. Okay. Mm, man, this is so tempting. If I just had a creature, right? But Innkeeper's Talent and 2 Snakeskin Veils. Nah, I can't keep this. Yeah, this is a lot better. I think I should shove away Heartfire Hero and just go with Swift Spear, open Snakeskin Veil. Yeah, I think this is the play. Maybe I just swing with our Emberheart Challenger here. It's more damage right away. I have to effectively use my mana since I don't have a third land. Okay, so now what I wanna do. He might be able to blink that next turn. I think I still have to do this if I want to win this match. If he has the nut draw, he has the nut draw. I don't think I can afford to play around that. If I had a third land, I could, certainly. I could plot Slick Shot and then set up a turn in which I play Slick Shot and Emerald Challenger and Snakeskin Veil something. I cannot afford it right now. Okay. So now I think I can just do this and keep Snakeskin Veil open. Okay. Let's see what he has. Gladly, it's not Beza. Otherwise it would have been a tough match. Bandit's Talent. So I'll probably discard the Swift Spear. I'll take 2 on my upkeep, right? Right. Is this little? Let me do the math after this resolves, because I'm certainly gonna use this. So, like this, I'm shooting for 8. If I use Snakeskin Veil, it's +2 here, +1 here of the prowess, and +1 from the Snakeskin Veil. So it goes to 12. He blocks with 1. I think it's little. Yep. First match taken down. We would put him exactly at 0. Quick math, boys. Yeah, I saw right there on the lobby. Duskmorn stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for that set. I think there are some crazy cards in there. They might shake the meta, both in Standard and in Pioneer. / Explorer. Okay, this sounds pretty decent. There's just the thing that I cannot use Rockface Village to cast Monster's Rage, so maybe I'll wait on that. Yeah, I think I'll wait on that. I'm not gonna cast Swift Spear turn 1. I'm just gonna play this tapped. So I have turn 2 Swift Spear with Monster's Rage, if I want. Ooh, Innkeeper's Talent. That's a good one. So I think I'm just gonna attack here. Yep. Out of my way. So now if he wants to cast the Dread Knight, he has to lose 1 life and use it to... Yep. And I'm fine with that. It's a board clear for 1 more turn. And I think I should just play this. So now I put a counter on the Swift Spear. Attack for 4. Down to 12. Now I'm threatening lethal anytime soon. Cause, you know, Innkeeper's Talent is just absurd. An absurd card. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think he's gonna take out Witch Stalker Frenzy. I mean, why wouldn't you? And now, let's just, I think, the Manifold Mouse with Offspring. Just doesn't synergize very well with the Swift Spear. I can also Slick Shot show off. And give it, no, I can't give it a, god damn it, this is so awkward. Would go up here and cast Slick Shot. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll go up here. Now I'm gonna put a counter on the Slick Shot. So they both have ward. Now if he wants to kill the Swift Spear, he has to give me back my Witch Stalker's Frenzy. Yep. I think I'm okay with that trade. Trading his whole board for my Swift Spear. And he gives me my Witch Stalker Frenzy back. So even if he drops a big threat, I can kill it. Also, I still have my Slick Shot, which is the most dangerous threat in the deck. I can actually just play also these for 2, give it double strike to itself, and then give it haste with a Cockface Village and put the counter on it. And that's also amazing. Oh, I also like this. Yeah, I think this is the play. So I can now give it double strike and the counter. Exile a card, it's Audacity, I cannot, unfortunately, use that. If he blocks, I still kill the Glissa. Because I also have double strike. Taking out Glissa it's huge. Because Glissa is such a pain. So he only has 2 cards left in hand. Which means we are doing well. I mean, usually what they try to do is trade 1 by 1 with you. 1 for 1 until they get an advantage. And he's not being able to do that so far. That's good. I don't know what he expected to do with Vraska. Yeah, it's our game to take. So I think I'm gonna bring in the links and the forges, because he's probably gonna bring in a bunch of removal. I want this, so I'm gonna go a bit more mid-range. Do I want to cut mice? Or do I want to cut here? Yeah, maybe I'm just upping too much the curve. I should go with Pick Your Poison. Because he certainly has also the Innkeeper talent. At least I'm expecting to see it this game. Maybe I could cut 1 Forge. I'm so afraid to cut Challengers. I like the card way too much. 1 more Rage. I'm cutting out. I want to cut out more mice. God damn it, this is so tough. Yeah, I'll cut out a shock. Or two. I mean, shock doesn't really kill his creatures. I'm trading it for a bolt. And I hope this is somewhat correct. We'll see. Shock just kills like the bat and the 3/2. Those are not the most problematic creatures we have to deal with. That Artfire Hero might be just really scary with his hand. Jesus. I'm keeping this, but I'm very afraid of like a cut down right here. So he didn't have it. You might still see a go for the throat or something. Oh man. I wouldn't want to be in his position. But I think he has to take out Audacity or Obliterating Bolt. Because Audacity is just so scary with Artfire Hero. He cannot like leave Audacity in that hand. Opponent is really thinking about this. Monster's Rage is pointless. Yeah, it has to be Audacity, right? So, what am I gonna do here? I can't really take Audacity back right now. I'm just gonna play this. I mean, I could take Audacity back, I just wouldn't be able to use it. It's probably no blocks, right? Monster's Rage. It takes a bunch of damage. Yep. So next turn, I can actually Obliterating Bolt the bat and Audacity the hero. And that's pretty scary play. He cannot cut down the hero already. And now he has a Caustic Bronco. Yeah. I'm not afraid of his 1 mana open. I would be afraid if he had 2 mana, cause it could mean go for the throat. Cause now if my Artfire hero dies, he's basically near death. Man, I'm not sure that Glissa is not gonna basically kill him. So let me think about this. If I Monster's Rage and Snakeskin Veil on the hero, he goes to 10 power and my opponent still dies, right? So, Snakeskin Veil. He gets 2 counters, one from the Valiant, one from the Veil. I Monster's Rage for plus 2 power. Then I have to sacrifice one of the Monster's Rolls and still it's 10 power. I think he forgot that he would just die. Maybe he didn't. And he just had nothing, I don't know. I don't know why he said nice there. Anyway, we got him. Rank up, apparently. This is also, by the way, for people that are starting out MTG on Arena, this is also a pretty budget deck. I forgot to mention that on my video, but you have a lot of budget options. I think only these like Ember Challenger and Slick Shot, maybe the Druid are must-haves. Even the lands, if you could just play basics and Rockface Village is an uncommon, so you could craft that easily. Um, Most of the cards like Audacity, Monster's Rage, Swift Spear, Artfire Hero are all uncommon or common. So this is a very cheap deck to put together. If you're starting out on Arena, I think you should have something like this. Yeah, I'm not really happy with this hand because the lands are kinda sketchy here. And I'm also not happy that this is the matchup in which our hand decided to be this sketchy. Cause man, that deck also kills real fast. At least he didn't play a 2-drop pre-combat. There are 2-drops that are really scary on that deck. Oh, it's banned. Okay. So I thought it was just green white poison. If it's banned, then maybe it's not as bad. Hmm. Do I really wanna pull this off right now? Probably not. Okay, good. Um, I'll play Audacity now. Even though I missed the Prowess trigger, I think I'm just happy that this resolves. If my Swift Spear dies, I get a draw, and plus now Swift Spear has Trample. So if I'm Monstrous Rage, it's kinda scary. I also don't know what removal he's running, maybe not much, because he has counters. And it's kind of an aggro deck. Okay, we can work with this. But I can't work with that. I mean, we can do this like this also. I would rather spread my audacities through my creatures, but well, it is what it is. If my opponent is just countering my all creatures, uh, my other creatures, I'll just pump this one, I guess. The downfall in this hand is that I can't, for the love of God, use this Monstrous Rage, because I don't have head. Okay, opponent is at 5. I'm also at like 6 toxic. Now, virtually I'm at 3 left. So it won't attack with everything, because otherwise he's dead on the crackback. Okay, he was dead. So I'm not even sure what to sideboard. My deck seems really good against that. Um, I think I'm just trading the Witchstalker Frenzy for an Urabrask Forge. That's gonna be it for now, and then I'll see how match 2 shapes up. It depends on how game 2 goes, and I'll see what he brings in against me, and then I'll adjust my sideboard. Sometimes you can afford to take a look at what your opponent does on game 2 before doing your plan for game 3. When you think your main deck is really good anyway. Okay. I think this is a keep. I don't like not having a 1-drop turn 1, but well, you can't always have it anyway. I would love to have a shock right now. That card is so powerful. Okay, I think I should just play the Innkeeper's Talent and then Ember Art Challenger next turn. Cause I can Snakeskin Veil my Ember Art Challenger. Man, I have to like stop this somehow. Um, so I think I'm gonna stay on the defense. I'm just gonna put a +1/+1 counter here. Man. And I'm not going to attack. Cause I'll stay on the defense. So, my opponent chooses to attack. I'm going to block one duelist and see what he does. He's gonna give him +2/+1. Okay. Is he gonna pump the other one? Yes. So now I don't think I want a Snakeskin Veil just because I won't be able to save my creature regardless. So I'm just gonna use a killing spell that is not being useful to get rid of his creature. Did my logic make sense to you guys? Hopefully it did. So I could Monstrous Rage there, but I'm not going to. Because I'll do the same play. I want to just Snakeskin Veil my Ember Art Challenger on the defense. Still, it will die to his creature, but well, it's better than dying, I guess. He's probably gonna give him +2/+1 again. Now I'm gonna Snakeskin Veil my own creature. I still lose the creature, but at least I got rid of that. Now I think I'm just gonna spell the top 2 cards, play the Questing Druid. Or maybe not. Maybe I play the Artfire Hero. Play this land tapped. The counter there. Because at least I got some value out of the cards I exiled. Artfire Hero is a good blocker now. Ugh, man, that's tough to deal. But I think I could just go up here and make Art Fire Hero just huge. So it becomes a 6/6? 7/7, okay. And now basically when I attack he's dead. Because Monster's Rage is gonna be painful. Oh, it's because this also doubles the counters that his ability places on him. That's amazing. Because I was just thinking about the doubling the +1/+1 counter that Innkeeper Talent puts. I didn't double Artfire 0 counter on my head. That's why I said 6/6. He knows if he attacks I'm gonna block the 4/4. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna play Questing Druid. I think I'm gonna play Slickshot also. Yeah. And now I'm gonna place the counters on the Artfire Hero. Swing with both. I think if he doesn't block, he's very close to death. So it's 14 and plus 3 here. 17. Maybe it's not even worth the Monster's Rage. No, it is, because my creature doesn't have trample. I was forgetting that. Yeah, of course it is. Yep. But now my druid can also block his 4/4, so I think we are kinda safe in this game. And we have a 12/12 that if it dies, he dies, and go and so on, so on. Yeah, it's pretty doomed. He can't kill Artfire Hero, but he also can't like block it. And that's what's deciding this match. Artfire Hero is just such an annoying card to deal with when it gets this big. And now it has even trample and ward and stuff, so he can have exile removal though, because he's playing white. Exile removal, exile removal is the only thing that deals with Artfire Hero right now. Yep, there it is. Exile removal. Even then, I'm not sure he's not dead to Slickshot. I think he is. I just put 2 counters on it and trigger the prowess. Yep. I don't think that manifold mouse is gonna do a difference, so I'm just going to combat. Yep. I think he's dead just to the Slickshot. He has no mana available. So he can block the Questing Druid, he dies to the Slickshot. Yep. That's match number 3. Damn. Wait, what? He didn't die? Oh, it's because of the lifelink, of course. My bad, I should have played the cards from the Druid. I was celebrating too soon. But I'm also not dead, even if he attacks here. But yeah, I should have totally like attacked there. I mean, play the creatures of the Questing Druid. Or play the Questing Druid, really. I should have played something. I just thought it was dead. Oh no, I celebrated too early. I didn't account for the lifelink. Okay, so play this. Could play this with the offspring just because I'm actually gonna bluff. Well, it's not even a bluff really. He either has something to stop the slick shot or he's up, up straight. He's like dead. There's not even a question. Yeah, he has nothing. He had to have something. So I didn't need to bluff anything. He's the one who had to add something. Jesus fucking Christ. My heart skipped a bit when I saw that he wasn't actually dead. So let's go to match number 4. We are on a win streak. 3 in a row. Really nice showing for this deck. Yeah. But of course. So I'm going to play a manifold mouse turn 2 if I can. Just to start pumping the hero. Especially because we are against Sports Convoke. So the faster I start getting this Artfire hero going, the harder it will hit. So double strike. So we are already swinging for 4. Opponent is already blocking. So he's on Jeskai. Okay. That's interesting. So if he has like Lightning Helix, which is what I suspect he has, Monster's Rage is our safe spell. He just conceded. What the hell? Why do these people keep their hands? I don't get it. But that looked like a Convoke deck. I suspect he's playing Convoke. Um, I don't even know what to sideboard. Probably the links, cause he's gotta have like a lot of dual lands if he's playing 3 colors. I'm just gonna cut a Monster's Rage. Yeah, that's about it. And we'll see how it goes. When I see very few cards of my opponent's deck, I usually keep like my deck really pretty much the same. Um, Man, that's rough. Yeah, this is a keep, but I'll have to shove the links to the bottom. Maybe not. Maybe a Swift Spear and the land. Or maybe 2 Swift Spears. Because I don't think I'm gonna be the beat down this game. Yep. Thought as much. Um, okay. I'm gonna play the Ember Heart Challenger. Maybe he wants to block these with... Okay, no. I thought he had the guy that puts another 1-1. That's fine. I think I should be more scared of that deck, but it's not like scaring me all that much. I'm just gonna give it ace tier so I can get my counter. Swing for 3. So next turn if I play the links, my opponent is just gonna eat 3 damage to the face. 4 damage to the face. That sounds really good to me. That is not so good. But that's also just fine. So maybe I just wanna... I have decisions here. Can pump the Earthfire Hero so that my opponent can't attack. I mean, he can attack, but he's gonna lose the Knight Errant. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play the diff. Yep. Let me undo this play. I think I'm just gonna play defense here. Oh, but I don't get the +1/+1 until next. That's tough. Yeah, I'll have to attack here. Expose myself to a bit of a beating. Okay. I'm okay with that block. In that case, I'm just gonna plot the Slick Shot. Because he's not gonna tap the Knight Errant to put a counter on the Warden. If he blocks with the Warden there, it means that for them, they are like, yep, he's just gonna beat me. So now I can actually try to punish him a bit. I think that I'm just attacking here like this. Because if he attacks me back, I can like kill the Knight Errant with the Artfire Hero. I can also shoot one of them with a shock. And if my Artfire Hero dies, it is taking like 6 damage to the face. Okay, I'm shocking the Warden. I think the Warden is the most dangerous creature. The thing is, if I play the links right now... Okay, my opponent is taking 6 to the face, I draw a card. Okay, the links now deals 5 to my opponent's face. But I go to 1. This stuff... I can't really afford to stay back. Can I activate the manland and win? It's a 3/3 that gives +2/+0, so it goes down to 2. So that's also not really an option. I can make him think I have a shock. Well, I'll just play this. Screw it. No, if I had a shock, I would just kill him on the spot. He just has to attack me, unfortunately. Yep. Yeah, I don't really like that Jeskai version of Borch Convoke. So, by the things that I've seen, I don't think I want the links, I think I want a bolt or two. No, shock is really good. I think I'm taking out Snakeskin Veil actually. There's not really. My opponent is not really trying to kill my stuff. So I have to. And I'm on the play on this match now. So I have to be the aggressor. Let's go get him. Oh man. Yes, please. Um, do I play Swift Spear turn 1? I think so. Because if I play Swift Spear turn 1, I cannot Innkeeper's Talent turn 2. I can shock something, attack, and then play Innkeeper's Talent on turn 3. Yeah, I can shock this guy and attack. I think that's fine. Because I'm setting back his Convoke shenanigans and dealing some damage, keeping the board clean. This is why I like Shock in the deck, it's for the mirror of aggro decks. Some people just put it on the sideboard, but I really like the card to be on the main board. So now we play second Swift Spear, Innkeeper's Talent, pump both Swift Spears, put the counter on one of them, swing in. Sure. Still swinging for 3. Yep. Elspeth's Might is really good, but Obliterating Bolt is better. um, I think I want this. I want to level up this. I'm just gonna attack with it. Yeah, this game is looking pretty good. Unless he plays a Knight Errant. Yep. Now it's not looking so good. It's still okay, it's still okay. So I can play the Slick Shot. Put the counter here. Trigger that. Monstrous Rage. Okay, so now I can attack with both, and this is scary. Because opponent might just be dead if he doesn't block. Yeah, he's gonna force my hand on the Monstrous Rage, which I'm certainly gonna play. Well, he couldn't be dead because I have a shock in hand and I don't have a head on the battlefield. But yes, that Emberheart Challenger is now a real threat. Because now it has trample and all these creatures are 1/1s. Sure, he could swing here for like 10 damage, but that would mean he's dead next turn. Oh man, that's a bit more damage than 10. But I don't think it's enough. So 10, 14, 17. He has 17 damage there. If he attacks like that, he's dead on the crackback. Yeah. He knows it. He knows it, I know it, everybody knows it. He's dead. I think that the weakness of Convoke is that they only have the plan A. While my deck can place on and off to be the aggressor or the defender. Like when I want to play the defender, I play shocks on these creatures. I play a bunch of small removal. I have creatures that can actually block. This deck doesn't have creatures that can actually block, besides like the Knight Errant, which are just 4 creatures in the deck. Once we remove that first one, I mean, it gets really tough. Yeah, let's see if this spear can get through. He might just have a cut down. Untapped swamp turn 1. Okay, no cut down. Hmm. There goes our slick shot, maybe? Yeah. Oh man, what a top deck. I'm just gonna play this on there. Because I get the prowess trigger. Maybe I should have played Carpsalian Forest, because I couldn't play anything else in my hand. So, my bad there. Okay, Preacher. I could just play Audacity on Swift Spear. And now he has to deal with it anyway. If he wants to block, sure. I still get to draw a card. I still deal 3 damage. He still loses his creature. It's a 1-for-1 here. Yep. Too bad it was a land. I kinda needed a bit of gas there. So this turn is a setup turn. We can just like plot Slick Shot and fire off Seek the Beast. Can't I pay the plot with this? I can't. God damn it. Can I undo that tapped land? No. Okay. I thought that this was basically casting the spell, but it's just an ability. That makes some sense. Okay, I do have cards to discard. Take my Trend Portal, please. Man, so many lands. I'm just gonna fire Seek the Beast off. Cause he stepped out. Okay. Does it matter playing Questing Beast first? It matters cause now I can play Audacity. God damn it, I'm so dumb sometimes. Jesus Christ. That was a really dumb play. Ah. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think we can come back from this. Can't pump birds, right? Right. God damn it. It's probably taking 1 damage in order to draw cards. When he starts to pay life to draw cards, you know you're dead. Yeah, no. There's no way I win this, drawing these many lands. So he's playing a black-green deck that didn't seem to have the combo. I'm gonna bring Urobrask Forge in, that's for sure. Stalker Frenzy. I'm taking out Shock? No, because I want to kill the bats. Snakeskin will also know. Some Monstrous Rage. And probably one Audacity. I want Obliterating Bolt. I'm gonna bring one and cut Manifold Mouse, one of them. Man, Black Green is still the worst matchup for this deck. Oh man. Do I mulligan this? Because it looks really good, especially if you draw green. Man, I'll have to risk it. Do I plot this? Yeah, I think so. I don't gain much for attacking for one this turn. And my opponent might have removal and fire it right away. Yeah, he's gonna take the shock. If he doesn't take the shock, he's dumb. Yep. That's a good one. Yeah, I don't want to play Slick Shot when I have nothing to protect him. Even if I draw like a green source now, I think I'm just gonna straight up play the Forge. There it is. Maybe I should have played Slick Shot now. I don't want to trade Swift Spear with that because I'm on the back foot. He can afford to like untap, draw a card, lose a life. And I would be on a very bad position without Swift Spear. Man, I'm not sure on what to do. Maybe I should have just mulliganed this end. I'm on a pretty bad spot. Because if I Snakeskin Veil here, it's very telling. And I'm probably gonna lose my creature that I Snakeskin Veil. And he knows I have it. So there's no point in pretending. Okay. Now I can do this. Maybe I don't want to attack with this, because I want to block the bet. Well, there's no point in thinking about that. It's not like he's going to attack with the bet anyway. Also... Okay. He knows I have Snakeskin Veil open. Maybe he has double removal. and it doesn't matter. Yep. That's why I did it. Yep, no blocks. What's he gonna do? Oh, yeah. He can remove counters, true. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no, like, point in trying to go around it. Damn, this was rough. I shouldn't have kept that end, it was kinda sketchy. Let's go, match number 5. But we've been getting a bunch of different matchups. That's cool. We fought Jeskai, Jeskai Convoke, 2 black green in different flavors it seemed. Opponent goes first. I'm gonna, guys, you should never do this, but this hand is nuts. It's just you shouldn't keep a one lander, but I'm on the I knew I was on the draw, and yeah, I'm gonna go with Heartfire Hero. And because of that, I kept the hand. This deck is also playing 24 lands, so it's not like I was risking much, but it's still a risk. You could like draw nothing. I think I'm gonna go with green because of this hand. I'm gonna plot this already. So next turn we can actually play the Slick Shot, place with Spear, and have one more mana to do stuff. What I said back then still applies. You want to have the maximum number of prowess creatures on the board before you try like slinging your spells at the opponent's face. So now I think I'm gonna Audacity on the bird, try to wait some removal so I can Snakeskin Veil in response. Hopefully it doesn't have cut down. Hopefully. Okay, we got him. What a big swing. Big dickum. Nisa. Okay, I see what this deck this is. That's pretty good. It's the mana combo stuff. Yeah. Probably gonna play the analyst right away. Oh no, spelunking. Okay. And the analyst. Okay. So now he stepped out. We could just Slick Shot and shock. No, he stepped out, so I'm just gonna go for Audacity really. GG. Okay, so Witch Stalker Frenzy, I don't think it makes much sense in this matchup. It's probably gonna bring a bunch of small creature removal. I want Obliterating Bolts. Two of them. Gonna take one Snakeskin Veil out though. Or no. Maybe no. I'll take out one Monstrous Rage and Witch Stalker Frenzy. I think that's it. Very small tweaks for this matchup. I think it's already a pretty decent matchup because the deck is very combo centric, and for him to bring in removal he has to slow down the deck even more. He's gonna play a much more mid-range game, so I'm bringing in like big creature removal. I'll keep the shocks because my creatures with prowess plus shock usually will trade with these creatures. So that's the kind of game plan I'm playing. Yeah, this is kinda slow. I'm not sure I should keep this. I will because of questing druid, but maybe I shouldn't. But I want to test this. Okay, this allows me to play this on first turn. So now I'm gonna play land pass, and on his turn I'm gonna seek the beast. Yep, all that resolves. I'll allow it. As if I could say no. Pillage the bog, okay. Pillage the bog is fine. I'm gonna seek the beast. Okay. Okay. That's a good pair of creatures to play outside of my hand. This was great because I didn't lose a single card in my hand and I put a lot of pressure on the board. It's like, and I drew an Emberheart Challenger, so I can keep adding pressure. Could have responded to this. It's not gonna be very relevant now, but it could have been. It could respond to the trigger of splitting a plus one counter from the Valiant. Can kill this guy right away, or he can just go to do his thing. If he doesn't get this guy right away, I can swing for a bunch of damage next turn. Cause I can like Audacity the creature, give it double strike. He can give double strike to himself, I think. Yep. Yeah, I think that's the play. So I'm swinging for 6. If he tries to kill it, I Snakeskin Veil and it's more. Okay, so now I'm gonna play Artfire Hero and pass. Because Artfire Hero couldn't attack this turn anyway. That's why I played it post-combat. Yep, there it is, go for the throat. You Snakeskin Veil in response, you save your creature. Get a counter on it. So now he can't use Cut Down also, because the mouse is just too big. So he has to spend another go for the throat and give me a draw, which is pretty awful. If he spends a go for the throat and gives me a draw, it's pretty bad. Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, I think I'm very well positioned to win this match. I think now I play Emberheart Challenger. I Obliterating Bolt his creature. I just swing in. 4 damage a turn. Takes very few turns to bring someone down to 0. Okay, that's annoying. How can I get through that? I can get one of my creatures per turn. Just gonna put it here. Okay, so I got another challenger. Should have played the questing druid first. If I attack with everything and I shock, he's gonna block this challenger for sure. And if I shock him, he takes 3, 4, 6, he goes down to 3. Don't think that's good enough. I mean, he's dead on board next turn. If that's what happens. And I get to draw a card. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. It has to be done. Shock him for 2. Get a counter there and 2 browse triggers. He kills my Emberheart Challenger because he has first strike death touch. I get to draw a card. And it's another Audacity. That's great. Because if I Audacity Artfire Hero and he dies, that's basically his life total gone. But if I target Emberheart Challenger, I get to see one more card. That's interesting. But I also have the Manland here. Okay. With that cut down, I don't think there's like much to think about. We're gonna Audacity the Artfire Hero. And now basically he can't block. And even if he could, I would just attack with the Manland also. Yep, guys. On 5 matches we went 4-1. I still think because this deck is really fast, I'm gonna do a 6th match for you. We are waiting for our opponent. Well, this is a keep. It's kinda on the slower side because our creatures are all 2 mana cost. But it's still a great hand. It has Snakeskin Veil and Audacity. It's where we wanna be. So opponent opens on Fabled Passage, meaning it's probably a mid-range deck. Mountain is not very good. I wanted a 1-drop. Caustic Bronco. Should I just slam Umberheart Challenger into that? Or is it too valuable? It's probably too valuable to throw into that. I'll play this. See if I can bait some removal or something. That's 3 free damage. No blocks. That is concerning though. Should I just attack and remove his fortune? Yeah, probably that's the correct play. Cause I'm kinda scared of temporary lockdown taking away Umberheart Challenger and the mouse. I'm just going to double strike, attack, and now this costs 3 because it's attacking creatures, not it's not your opponents or your attacking creatures, it's any attacking creatures reduce the cost of this spell. So you can cast this on your attacking step, on your opponent's attacking step. You can also cast this after because it says each creature that attacked this turn. So you can cast it on your second main phase and still takes effect. Yeah, man, I think. Well, what do I wanna do here? So probably Audacity on the mouse. I'ma plot this. I'ma give this double strike, cause he already has trample, and I'm gonna kill that Kaya. Got it! I could I could just stay with green mana open to like avoid removal spells directly on the manifold mouse. The problem is that he has temporary lockdown, so yeah, I can't really play around this. And at least that gets his creatures also off the board. Now I can just go Slick Shot, Emerald Challenger, and like go crazy here. I think I can even afford to be this bold. Let's see. He's gonna get this figure. I'm gonna play this on top of that. Hopefully we get a 1 mana spell off the top with the challenger. We did. It's not an instant though. If it was like a Monster's Rage it would have been lethal. But, well, now it looks pretty decent for us. Except in this... maybe we can get him with a Manland. Just depends on what he does with the rest of the mana. Yeah, that is gonna have to block. Oh man. Can I... No, it cannot untap itself. God damn it. If it could untap itself, I could Monstrous Rage the Manland. Yeah, he has to block. Otherwise, he's dead. Man, that's so sad. Because now I could cast Monstrous Rage on the land. Okay, gonna attack, he's probably gonna trade. We still have another one there. Okay. That's not good, but that's fine. It's not that we are dead on the spot. It just doesn't look very good. Another Monstrous Rage. We're gonna have to keep trying. That's what aggro decks do. Okay. He gets... That fish cost him life, so that's not so bad. He can't still do that. Oh man. That's terrible though. Because now he gets lifelink. So... Yeah, I can do this, but I'm still dead. He knows it, I know it. Everybody knows it, so I'm just conceding here. So, we didn't see all that much from his deck, but we know it's like Orzhov mid-range. He probably has a bunch of removal, so I'm bringing Urabrask Forge and Bolt. Frenzy doesn't seem really good. Rage seemed really bad. Because when you don't have creatures, who cares about that? Audacity seemed really bad because he has temporary lockdown. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut a shock and get another Rabrask Forge. Forge seems really good because it gets around temporary lockdown. That's basically where I wanna be. Playing around temporary lockdown for this match. Yep, this is a keep. This has to be a keep. This is like the most aggro hand possible. That run portal is probably not even gonna be green. It depends on our draw, obviously, but... Because I'm gonna go mountain turn 1. Okay, tapped land, that's cool. We can go like Swift Spear Shock the Face for 6. Put him down to 13. Oh man. That, or maybe even Monster's Rage. Yeah, Monster's Rage is probably better than Shock. It's more damage. And Shock has other utilities like taking out creatures from the board. Yeah, it's one more damage. Plus it gives this permanent buff. I think I'm gonna take the chance while I still have Swift Spears and just go face. Yeah, I'm gonna shock his face. He might just cut down one of the Swift Spears, and that's fine. Okay, he has this figure. He's still taking 5. The reason why I did this is because he might have temporary lockdown. Okay, he doesn't, but he could. And I would lose my Swift Spears. So I would take the chance to use that shock. Yep. So he's at 5, and we have another Urbrask Forge, which is pretty big. Let's see how it goes. That's a cute little trick. Okay, so we drew land off the top. Not much we can do with this. I can still threaten lethal. He's probably gonna kill the Swift Spear. Well, I got the fish out of it. So he's probably gonna blink that. Yep. That's a tough one to deal. Especially when I just draw lands. So now I don't know how I win this. Cause he's gonna swing with 7 with lifelink. What can I top deck that kinda wins me the game? Cause I'm not winning this like with just my board. There's no way. Does these need to deal damage to exile stuff? No. Then I'll take the damage. What? He didn't blink the Phyrexian Warrior? What? Why would you do that? It's the best blocker you could ask for. Maybe he thinks because he's at 10 he doesn't have to block. I don't know. Okay, he has a parting gust to give on his own creature. He left himself tapped out. Okay, Audacity. Cool. Let's go. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't use Audacity on this. Because I wanted to put Audacity on the 4.1 or on the 3.1, but I can't. Yeah, there's no point. It was basically the same as drawing a land. Well, that was it. We had a good run still. 4-2. Well, on people watching on YouTube, uh, see you on the next one.